Number 1. WWE Hall of Famer Edge blasts fan who trolled Beth Phoenix. While the internet and social media allow the WWE universe to connect with their favorite superstars on a personal level, it can also lead to some uncalled for confrontations, as platforms like Twitter has no shortage of trolls. One such Twitter troll insulted Edge's wife Beth Phoenix after she posted a photo of themselves and said that their pairing was odd. Not one to sit back, Edge called out the fan for his comments on Beth Phoenix and silenced him with a fitting response. Beth Phoenix, who retired from WWE in 2012, was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2017. She returned as a surprise entrant earlier this year in the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble match and is currently fulfilling her duties as a color commentator on NXT. Edge, who had to retire prematurely in 2011 due to a serious neck injury, was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2012. However, he shocked the WWE universe when he came out of retirement and returned as a surprise entrant like Beth Phoenix in the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble match. After appearing at the 2020 Royal Rumble, Edge entered into a deeply personal feud with his former tag team partner and friend, Randy Orton. Edge defeated Orton at WrestleMania 36 but lost to the Viper at the 2020 Backlash PPV in the greatest wrestling match ever. During the match, the Rated R superstar sustained an injury to his arm and had to take time off to undergo surgery. Currently, Edge is recuperating from his injury and has hinted that he might return soon. Number 2. USA Network reportedly furious with Raw ratings. Want WWE to have adult content. The latest episode of Raw drew the lowest viewership and ratings in WWE history. Monday Night Raw drew an average of 1.527 million viewers on the USA Network, a 12% drop from last week's figure of 1.737 million. Alex McCarthy of TalkSport has revealed that the USA Network officials are reportedly furious with the all-time low numbers for the most recent Raw. A source from WWE told Alex McCarthy that USA Network is very unhappy with the numbers. The source added that the network officials want WWE to have more adult content. To clarify, not sexy adult but dark and violent content. The source had the following to say: USA Network are furious. They want more adult content, not sexy adult, but dark and violent adult. The fans have yearned to see shades of the Attitude Era, which had many risque angles, but it was noted that Vince McMahon would not lean towards the former style of programming. It was also revealed that WWE is hoping that Royal Rumble serves as a big reset for the company. WWE could make a few big changes to Monday Night Raw. USA Network is expected to get $462 million in revenue from WWE in 2021. The reactions to the dismal Raw figures have been negative across the board, and such a situation could lead to drastic steps. Dave Meltzer had reported that the record low figures was as a wake-up call for the WWE management. Paul Davis of WrestlingNews.co additionally said that Vince McMahon plans on shaking things up on the Raw after TLC. WWE is about to enter its most crucial phase, which is the road to WrestleMania, and it will all begin with the build for Royal Rumble. WWE introduced the Retribution and Raw Underground angles to boost the ratings not too long ago. However, the outcomes of the aforementioned decisions are all there to be seen. USA Network has several reasons to be unsatisfied as Fox Sports continues to draw a solid average for SmackDown, which features Roman Reigns as the face of the brand. Vince McMahon and the creative team of Raw have a lot of work to do if they wish to improve the dwindling ratings. Number 3. Identity of the person who has written Roman Reigns' promos revealed. Roman Reigns' ongoing run as the Universal Champion has been hailed as one of the best angles in all of pro wrestling. Rechristened as the Tribal Chief, Reigns has reinvented himself as a ruthless heel on the Blue brand, and the storyline is only expected to get better as we approach WrestleMania season. Roman Reigns is currently the complete package. His character work and matches have been on point. Most importantly, Roman Reigns' microphone work has gone to a whole new level, and Paul Heyman needs to be given a lot of credit. PW Insider reports that much of what Roman Reigns has said in his promos on SmackDown have been written by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is considered one of the greatest talkers in pro wrestling history, and he has played a significant role in how Reigns' promos are scripted. Heyman's close ties with the Anoa'i family are well documented, as the special counsel of Roman Reigns has known several family members since the late 1970s. Paul Heyman's invaluable inputs have helped shape the head of the table gimmick that Roman Reigns has masterfully pulled off on WWE TV. It was additionally reported that Michael Hayes had been hands-on with the Roman Reigns push. Hayes has personally produced all of Reigns' big PPV matches recently, and the involvement has indeed paid dividends. Roman Reigns is scheduled to defend the Universal Championship against Kevin Owens at TLC 2020. The Universal Championship match will have the traditional TLC stipulation, and Reigns is expected to defend the title successfully. After TLC, the plans for Roman Reigns as of this video making are still not set in stone. WWE is unsure about Reigns' WrestleMania 37 plans. However, several names have been speculated to potentially get the high-profile WrestleMania showdown. Daniel Bryan is one of the names that could face Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble. Goldberg, who has publicly called out Roman Reigns, could be in line for a first-time ever match against the Tribal Chief at WrestleMania. As noted, nothing has been confirmed backstage, and the plans for Roman Reigns will only be known as we edge closer to Royal Rumble. However, it's interesting to note that Paul Heyman is close to both Roman Reigns and Goldberg. Number 4. The Rock celebrates his daughter's birthday, and will be a special guest on Talking Smack. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is evidently a very happy father. On Thursday, the 48-year-old wrestler posted a video to his Instagram account depicting a low-key birthday celebration for his daughter Jasmine, who turned 5. Also in attendance were Johnson's 36-year-old wife Lauren Hashian, their second daughter Tiana, and the former wrestler's mother, Ada Johnson. This week's episode of Talking Smack is shaping up to be an electrifying one, as The Rock will make an appearance. The Rock is scheduled to feature in an interview segment along with Jay Glazer. Talking Smack will air on FS1 following the latest episode of SmackDown, which will also air on FS1. As always, Talking Smack will be hosted by Kayla Braxton and Paul Heyman. As we had reported earlier, The Rock is unlikely to be available for a match at WrestleMania 37. WWE is unsure about getting fans for the next WrestleMania PPV due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and it would be a smart decision to hold off on The Rock's in-ring return. The Great One has expressed his desire to have a dream match against Roman Reigns. The Samoan cousins have had a back and forth regarding the match, but a showdown of such epic magnitude can't and won't be booked in an empty arena or stadium. As noted by Dave Meltzer in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, The Rock has reportedly told WWE that he would be interested in having the Roman Reigns match in 2022. The Rock has several commitments outside WWE, and he would need to free up his schedule to facilitate the match against SmackDown's Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns vs. The Rock is the money match, and WWE would ideally want it to happen inside a packed stadium.